Hi, I'm Kate and today I'm going to be reviewing the Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. I've got the combination to oily skin in light, and I've also got it just in its old packaging in medium. And I've got the anti-age version in light. So I have been using this product for just over 6 years now. I love it. I wear it pretty much every day, and I find it has a really good balance between coverage but also showing your natural skin through it, because personally I don't like your sort of typical foundations that give you huge coverage and it can look a bit caked on, but then I find some BB creams are just too creamy. They're too sort of moisturizing with very little coverage. So I just feel like this one has like the perfect balance. So this is the box it comes in. And then I'm going to show you the difference between the anti-age and the combination to oily skin, just because the colours do come up a little different. Now I've got combination to oily skin. As you can see, I'm probably a little bit shiny already. And I would say I've got olive skin. So they're both in light, but as you'll see, the combination to oily skin version comes up lighter than the anti-age. So I'll start with the combination to oily skin. So I'll just put a bit on the back of my hands. That's how it looks on my hands. And this is the anti-age. Just put it next to it there. So you can see they are quite different in shade, even though they are both in light. Just show you there. So I'll start off by showing you the combination to oily skin. So at the moment, I would say it's a little light for me. I tend to use this mainly in the winter months or the cooler months when I don't have as much of a suntan, because it's summer right now, so I'm probably at my darkest. But yeah, it's got a really nice coverage, yet it doesn't look too cakey. I'll show you the anti-age one now, that I tend to not wear in the summer, even though it is a darker shade, just because it is a lot more moisturizing. You can see, I don't know if you can see the difference. It's a lot creamier, and that's fine for me in the winter months when my skin is a little drier, but in the summer months when I'm already pretty hot, just because I naturally have slightly oily skin, I find it too much for me. So that's both of them. The combination to oily skin has slightly pinkier tones, whereas I think the anti-age has slightly more sort of tan tones to it. Now, just for reference, I want to show you the difference between the light shade of combination to oily skin and the medium shade. So I'm just going to rub this off, okay? And I'll show you first how the medium, this is just the old packaging, I've just had it a while. This is the shade that medium comes out, so matches my current skin tone pretty perfectly, whereas this is the lighter shade, the one I use in the winter. There you have it. So that's the lighter shade and the medium shade. So I'll start by applying the lighter shade. So this is the same that I showed you before when I was comparing it to the anti-age version. And then the medium shade. So for me right now, it's pretty perfect. And like I said, I'm a sort of olive skin tone, but it is in the summer, so I'm a little darker than normal. So there you have it, the darker shade, the lighter shade. But I love them both, and they're also really easy to mix. Like if I'm in like the spring months where I've maybe seen a little bit of sunshine, but I'm not yet the skin tone I am right now, I'll mix them up. Something else I wanted to add is that I find my skin absorbs the oil in this quite quickly. So even though it starts out with a bit of a shine, that'll get absorbed and it'll go a lot more matte. So I'm just going to wait 15 to 20 minutes and I'll show you the difference. Okay, so this is about 20 minutes later and you can see that shine that I did have has really reduced now. So those are my thoughts on the Garnier Skin Active BB Cream. I hope you found it helpful.